What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video. And today, we got breaking news. Breaking news here. The Cleveland Browns have went out and traded for Jerry Jeudy. Now, Jerry Jeudy has been a coveted wide receiver for Andrew Berry and co. Over the last 2 years, they have tried and thought about getting Jerry Jeudy. It was a point in time where the Cleveland Browns were very close to actually acquiring Jerry Jeudy, but then the Broncos thought they were in win-now mode and didn't want to ship away their player. And then that's when he backed out. Then this season started. The Broncos started playing bad. Then they came on good. They said again, hey, we don't want to trade our players. We want to let the season ride out. The season rolled out pretty badly. They ended up benching Russell Wilson. I was thinking about Russell Westbrook for whatever reason. Russell Wilson and co. Not and co, but they ended up benching Russ due to the contract reasons. It was going to guarantee his contract or something of that nature. And yeah, leading to this situation now with the Broncos, with Jerry Jeudy specifically, value going way down than what it was originally at. They were originally trying to get a day one, no, not day one. I think a second-round pick for him. A first or a second-round pick was the original price on Jerry Jeudy last season. And the Browns were considering giving that up. Now, mind you, they did give up a second-round pick for Elijah Moore. Not to here nor there how we're going to feel about that going after this year. We'll really know. But make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. We're on our way to 300 subscribers. We're about 4 subs away. So hit that like and subscribe. If you got a spam YouTube or other Gmail account, go ahead and hit that sub button, man. Help me get to 300 subs. And I'm also doing a release with my clothing brand, Defig. If you go into the description, you will have my link tree right there. It'll bring you to my clothing line and my brand. We got some pink on pink tracksuits dropping March 16th. And then we also do got some black t-shirts as well on there. But getting back to the video, like I said, make sure I hit that like and subscribe button. Also follow my other channel where I'm a life coach and I do little reaction videos on controversial topics. But yeah, anyways, back into the video. Jerry Jeudy and his production. Now, last year, looking at it, he didn't have a single game with double-digit targets. He had about 87 targets last year. That would have had, I'm pretty sure, had him maybe 5th on the Cleveland Browns. 87 targets is less than what Elijah Moore had, despite Elijah Moore missing the game. Less than what David Njoku had, I'm pretty sure. And definitely less than what Amari Cooper had. So it's just super surprising how low of targets he did have. It looks like he was pretty much a, target him twice, he's going to catch one of them type of guy. 6 targets, 3 catches, 6 targets, 3 catches, 5 catches. 5 targets, 3 catches. Pretty good production. Looking at it, comparing it to like a guy like Elijah Moore, he had pretty much a better year than Elijah Moore. That's what we're pretty much trying to get him to be, about that third receiver in the room. We do got Amari Cooper, then it's David Njoku, and then the third guy would be a Jerry Jeudy, or would be Elijah Moore, would be a Cedric Tillman, would be a, hopefully when we go and make a draft pick, will be one of those guys, or be a David Bell maybe. That was the reason, and that's going to be Jerry Jeudy's role. He's not going to get more snaps than targets with David Njoku, and if he does, then you're a really dangerous football team. If Jerry Jeudy is as good to be a better receiver option than David Njoku, one of, if not a top 5 tight end in the league, then you're cooking with gas there at that certain point. So that's what you're really all going to be really asking out of them. If you're looking at it from a wide receiver standpoint, having route runners and Jerry Jeudy and Amari Cooper and Elijah Moore on the same team is freaking nasty. That's going to prevent and that's going to give DBs really bad matchup issues. Now, with Amari Cooper being the #1 receiver, that's also going to take some pressure and a lot of coverage off of Jerry Jeudy, where he would get some of these tougher matchups maybe with not good quarterback play, so it wasn't good on his end at all. Now he's getting, one-on-ones with the QB3, the QB2, because they're focused on Coop and they're focused on David Njoku before they're focused on Jerry Jeudy to get the ball. And then here comes Elijah Moore, and this team is getting dangerous. Very dangerous football team, man. Very. If Jerry Jeudy can give better numbers than Elijah Moore, if Jerry Jeudy can give more targets and slightly better numbers than Elijah Moore, this is going to be a very, very dangerous football team. Because then you got a guy like Elijah Moore that can hit you over the top for 85 yards a game. You got a guy like Amari Cooper that can go and get 200 yards. You got a guy like David Njoku that could go and get 100 yards at a tight end position, you know. And then you go throw in a Jerry Jeudy who could throw you, 6 targets, 4 catches, 80 yards there, here, and there. That's a very dangerous room. And you got to mention you got Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb still out there as well. This team could get very, very dangerous. I hope they go and get a good wide receiver in the draft. That's going to put pressure. I want a guy that's going to be young and, new to the team, going to have some buzz around them that can put pressure on these wide receivers to overcome their, they washed allegations, their overrated and bust allegations. You got a guy like Elijah Moore, who was a first, second round, top 100 pick. Hasn't really had nothing to show for it. Jerry Jeudy, first round pick. Hasn't really had nothing to show for it. David Bell, top pick. Really hasn't showed anything yet. So if you can get a young guy that could come in, hopefully potentially like a big body receiver that could come in and put some pressure on everybody else. Like, hey, my targets isn't guaranteed because it's this young guy, this rookie that got potential that's younger than me that's playing good. So hopefully we go get one more good wide receiver that'll complete this room. Deshaun Watson got a lot of good weapons at his disposal. A good wide receiver and a good running back out the draft. And I think this Cleveland Browns offense to be set. You got to figure out what you're going to do at the tackles position, of course. But I'm pretty good with keeping Jed, keeping Jack, and keeping DeJuan out there. And letting them guys shuffle around. Maybe you could throw DeJuan on the left tackle side and throw Jed on the right tackle side. And maybe bench Jed. Put up DeJuan on the left tackle side and have Jack back there on the right tackle side. And figuring that out from there. You could maybe do something with Wyatt Teller, but you don't necessarily need to. I think getting Jerry Jeudy for a 5th and a 6th was awesome. Home run pick, home run trade. And what can I play the Jay-Z? What more can I say? What more can Andrew Berry say? He does it again. Like I said, man, I'm pretty cool with Jordan Atkins and Harrison Bryant and everybody on the offensive side of the football. As long as you bring in a good running back prospect and a good wide receiver prospect, that's all I ask for. You can probably bring in a good guard, wide receiver, and running back. You maybe want to draft another left tackle. Not a bad idea there. Outside of that, I really don't need to see much from the offense anymore. I think you got enough. You got enough to get to where you're going to. The Kansas City Chiefs just won the Super Bowl with Rashid Rice as their number 1. And Travis Kelce. That's it. This Cleveland Browns receiving room, as in tight ends and wide receivers included, is better than that unit. Now, I'll guarantee you Pat Mahomes is better than Deshaun Watson, but it goes to here nor there. As long as the quarterback's playing at a good level, we're not even talking about the defensive side of football. You could take this team places with this wide receiver room. So, going from there, yeah, man, Jerry Jeudy, he got a lot of potential. It's all about what you're asking a guy to do. If you're getting Jerry Jeudy and you're asking him to be Amari Cooper, I am concerned. If you're getting Jerry Jeudy and you're asking him to be David Njoku, I am slightly concerned. But you're asking him to be a 3 on your team, a third option. I'm pretty good with that. He's a first-round pick, and he hasn't really had a good quarterback in his entire time in the NFL. He had great tape at Alabama. Guarantees you that was a long time ago. But I still think it's worth the risk versus how big the reward could be with him. His potential is still high with him being a first-round pick, and so is Elijah Moore. A lot of potential in this Browns wide receiver room. Getting another guy out there, added with Cedric Tillman and David Bell, you got something there. Now, going and moving on, just to give you guys some background, Jerry Jeudy is 6'1", Pretty, big body, not huge, but big paws, big, not huge, but born April 24th, 1999. So what is that? He is 25. So still a relatively, he's 24, but about to be 25. Still a young guy though. Still a young guy, only 24 years old. So I love this trade. Great trade, great move, especially when you add in his age and where he was drafted and his potential. It's a lot to be coveted there. Hopefully the Browns and Deshaun Watson could get that out of Jerry. You guys let me know how y'all feel about it, man. It's your boy Will. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.